opting out process that we might not have. However, I have also been listening a lot to students, and there's no doubt that students are worried about the test, that they are nervous about the test. I do wonder, though, as a student representative, how this test will affect students. Maybe not just directly, but indirectly. So how this test will be used to judge students, judge our district on the state level. And if we are considering the opting out option, we have to take into account, are we going to be able to have an equitable, fair judgment of our students if some take it and some don't? I think that's a huge question. It's unclear to me. I think it's unclear to a lot of students and a lot of families. And I think when we are considering, and again, I said, like, I've been a student here for a very long time, and I've taken many standardized tests. They are not fun. They are scary. However, I also think it does a disservice to our students to tell them that it's going to be scary, and for us to say in the classroom that, this is going to be really hard, you aren't ready. And I think some students have received that message. I know that sounds very blunt and also scary, but I think that it's true. So I think that some questions that need to be answered if we are to consider this is, how will the test affect students directly or indirectly? And also, how will it affect our district? And if we can't answer those questions, also factoring in the whole opting out thing, if we can't answer that clearly, then I think we need to ask ourselves, well, why are we considering opting out in the first place? I hope that makes some sense. So, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Crisper.
There are no disciplinary, consequences, nor will it affect our district in any way other than, at this point, the participation rate. So we will not receive scores back until September, and like any other assessment, we look at them with a grain of salt, because we know that our students are much more than the sum of assessments. We realize that. It's just one part. But knowing that, we do encourage our students to try something new. We started out the school year in August with our administrative team, and we all got on the computer, and it was eye-opening for a lot of us. And when you ask to be smarter than a fifth grader, it's really pretty scary in a sense, feeling that, oh my gosh, I'm not ready for it. But again, knowing where the bar was and knowing that we really haven't done test prep other than teaching our students day in and day out, what they need to do to be successful, lots of reading, writing, and math, and using nonfiction and social studies and science. So in a way, it has been a good experience for us, and we hope that for those students that do take the test, the information will help guide us as we develop curriculum and, look at where we are and kind of where we need to be.
Thank you, Ms. Pearson. And thank you to all of you for your thoughtful comments. At this point, again, there is no action required. A second reading would proceed on February 22nd. I would urge all of us, especially on the policy committee as we meet, to be prepared to note certain factual issues. Good points were raised on not following the leader, independence, and various other things. But I believe it would be useful to have a brief summary, and the board would be entitled to get that on what has or has not been